How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse, and I'm here with Paul from New Balance. We are in Boston, Massachusetts. And Paul, I think it was about 6 months ago that you shared a special shoe with me, New Balance SC Trainer V3. I've been asking you, get me a pair, get me a pair. We finally did it. We're gonna go for a first run. Paul, SC Trainer V1 was great. It changed a little bit with V2. Now we got another big change with V3. What can we expect today?
Yeah, well, first of all, welcome to Boston. We're really happy to have you here. And as you mentioned, the SuperComp Trainer model series has gone through just some amazing innovations, some amazing advancements. And not only we changed the game for what people can experience for underfoot training and long runs, but with V3, 2024 has been all about fuel cell for us. And so we've been really excited to bring SuperComp Trainer V3 into the brand new advancements that we brought to fuel cell. Some things that you've seen with SuperComp Elite V4, for example, and also the Rebel V4.
New foam, new design. I'm excited to try this shoe out. Let's go out, get some miles in, and we'll come back and give our thoughts.
Absolutely, let's do it.
All right, we are off in the SC Trainer V3. And first step's pretty good feel. This PEBA blend, you feel it immediately. It almost is a new shoe, but you still feel that SC Trainer V2 feel.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think what I love about SuperComp Trainer is that it has so many versatile uses, whether it's long runs, daily miles, or if you're looking to pick up the pace a little bit. And the foam is really gonna help react to any one of those paces as well.
And this is the same foam that we see in the Rebel, the new Rebel V4. Correct?
Yeah, very exciting. In 2024, we launched both a 100% PEBA-based material midsole foam that you find in SuperComp Elite, and then we also launched EVA PEBA blend in the Rebel V4.
Right.
And this shoe has that exact same foam, just paired with a carbon fiber plate.
And just like that initial feel, I thought it was gonna be maybe a little softer, but the carbon plate firms it up just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It helps bring a little bit of a stiffening unit to the shoe and a little bit of propulsive feel as well.
Right. And I know we were talking long run is a time that you bring this shoe out a lot. Well, why do you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I bring this out for my long runs because it's got a great amount of cushion. So it's something I feel like I'm gonna be protected in over a long amount of time. But also, it's got that carbon fiber plate. It's really gonna help me pick up the pace if I wanna, do a little fast finish or do a little bit quicker in the middle of the run.
Right, and you get that super shoe feel, but you don't have to go full elite carbon plated. You get a little more support, just a little more comfort.
Yeah, exactly. We talk about creature comforts when it comes to this shoe a lot. So you get a little bit softer padded tongue, you get a little bit nicer, wider geometries in the base form. So you're gonna be just a little bit more secure, and you're gonna just get a little bit more comfort over the long run.
Yeah. Well, good initial first feel. Let's get a few more miles and check back in later.
No better place to do it.
All right, Paul, we just wrapped up our first run in the SC Trainer V3, and wow, what a great first impression of this shoe. You got me in SC Trainer V1 very, very early on in the proto stages, and that was a shoe that was different at the time. Very high stack heights, and over the years, it's gotten a little bit lower, but you still feel the protection. The PEBA blend, I feel like, is really the spotlight of this shoe.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, 2024 has been the year of fuel cell innovation, starting with SuperComp Elite, Fuel Cell Rebel, and now with SuperComp Trainer. So you're gonna have a full suite of fuel cell offerings no matter what type of run you're going on, like the run we just went on here on the Charles.
Now, we got just a short run in today, but we varied the pace a little bit. We went slow, we went moderate, and we picked it up even a little bit. And I feel like this is a shoe that can perform at pretty much any pace. You talked about it really being a good long run shoe. I think it could also be a good maybe tempo day shoe when you want a little bit more shoe underfoot, don't want to go the full super shoe route.
Of course, and we talk so often about SuperComp Trainer that this has some creature comfort so that there's more comfort oriented details, whether it's tongue foam, collar foam, things that make you feel at home in your everyday running shoe. But the materials underfoot are prepared to help you pick up the pace or even race day if you so incline.
Now I know when we talk race day, you got some marathons coming up. How did you utilize this shoe in your preparation? Would you say this was even a better experience over V2?
Yeah, it's so hard to say, right? Because we love every version of the shoe we've worked on, but we're also innovating on each new version. As you mentioned, with FuelCell SuperComp Trainer V3, I've used this shoe for my long runs for the build-up for this marathon, and I've used it for some of those workouts too when I want to feel a little bit more cushion underfoot, but want to pick up the pace. So having a suite of product that you can use for every single type of run is the perfect opportunity.
And from a PEBA blend standpoint, we talk about Rebel V4 being so soft and squishy, and getting it on foot here, again, maybe a little bit more firmed up because of that carbon plate. How hard is it to utilize a carbon plate in a more daily training package and make it feel a little more natural on foot? Because when you get a true racer on, it feels aggressive. It feels maybe not the most comfortable at easy paces. This shoe feels great.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, with a shoe that's for race day, like SuperComp Elite, we really are taking out all the details that you don't need, meaning we're gonna get as light as possible underfoot. We're gonna get as light as possible in the upper so that you don't feel encumbered by your race day experience. But with SuperComp Trainer, we're gonna build a little bit more of those details back into the shoe so you feel comfortable, so it feels more like an everyday training shoe from the second you lace it up and for all the miles that you're gonna put on it. Some of those things that we might change is like the underfoot geometry so that's just a tad bit safer so you feel a bit more supported underfoot.
Well, Paul, 2024 is such an exciting time for New Balance. We've got this full arsenal between Rebel, Elite, and now SC Trainer V3. There's so many great options with so many great foams. The foams are really what's taking these shoes to the next level. I'm excited to put some more miles in this shoe and really get the long run in. I think that's where this shoe is gonna shine. And you know, a lot more to come. If you are looking to get the SC Trainer V3 on your own feet, you'll be able to find it here at Running Warehouse.